Good afternoon. We're here at Troopville Boat Ramp with representatives from Georgia Power and WALS Watershed Coalition to thank them for a recent grant. My name is Gretchen Quarterman and I'm the finance chair and sort of the grants administrator for WALS, and I'd be happy to turn it over to our friend Don Hutchinson.
Hi everyone, I'm Don Hutchinson, the Valdosta area manager for Georgia Power, and it is a privilege for us to be able to partner with an organization like WALS to help protect the environment that we all love to play in.
Hi, I'm John Quarterman. I'm the Swanee Riverkeeper. I do advocacy, which seems to involve a lot of driving all over Georgia and Florida lately. Occasionally I do some water quality testing, usually try to narrow down where there's some kind of contamination coming in. And I also do water trails. Notice these nice signs over here for the Withlacoochee and Little River Water Trail, with one for the whole trail up top and one for this location down bottom. That's much more, mostly paid for by a generous grant from the Department of Natural Resources. Sarah, what do you do?
Hi, I'm Sarah Jones. I am the WALS treasurer and also the chairman of the gala committee. We do a songwriting competition and a sit-down dinner every year. This year it's September 12th.
Where is it?
It's at the 4-H Center in Lake Park, Georgia, and I'm also a water tester.
I'm Scotty J. I'm with the co-chairman of the events committee, outings committee, and I'm on the water testing committee and the gala committee as well. And hey, come paddle with us this Saturday. See the Tupelos bloom in the Okefenokee Swamp.
I'm Peyton Averett and I'm with Georgia Power, and I am happy to be here as well, helping to support.
Yay.
Scotty and Sarah are shy and bashful. Scotty discovered a fish kill a couple years ago and did some testing, took some samples that Sarah plated, and because of that there ended up being a consent order from the state of Georgia and the city of Valdosta. They did that. And that was partly because of testing materials, which maybe now will tell us about, that we get paid for by Georgia Power grants.
Okay. Well, the Georgia Power grant funds our testing, part of our testing program, and with that we do bacterial and chemical testing through the Georgia Adoptive Stream program. And each bacterial test costs between $10 and $12, depends on where the test is taken, whether somebody has to drive far or not. And each chemical test is done monthly, bacterial are done weekly. And we appreciate the Georgia Power support of this very, very much. All right, good. We are.
So not only with water testing are we able to help detect the usual sewage spills after storms and different types of stormwater intrusion, but we've also been able to help the city locate where different leaks and different parts of the pipe integrity might be damaged in the sewage system.
Yep, and despite what people in Florida think, it's not always Valdosta. Way back in 2020, partly with the help of the state of Florida, believe it or not, we determined that a lot of what was getting into the Withlacoochee River was coming down Okefenokee Creek from Brooks County from dairy farms. And after a bunch more testing to confirm, because we're not crazy enough to go to any farmer and say they did something like that without solid evidence, I went and talked to the manager, and they were shocked, astonished, and wanted to be part of the solution, and they have been. We occasionally see that kind of stuff, but the numbers are way, way lower than they used to be, so that's a big success story, and once again, partly due to generous grants by Georgia Power.
Plus, we occasionally do DNA testing. If we're not sure where from what the origin of contamination was, DNA can help us to know. So is it human, is it dog, is it a ruminant? DNA can tell us that. We do that kind of testing too.
We hope to include DNA testing in a program we're trying to start for Cat Creek, because we know something's coming down Cat Creek into the Withlacoochee River upstream from Valdosta, and we need more funds to do that. We're going to apply to the state for a grant, which will involve buying DNA test kits and PFAS test kits and lots more of the kind of kits that Gretchen was just showing, and to be able to compensate some testers for testing so we can get that done.
So contact us at WALS.net. We can get you trained also to be a water tester.
Gretchen is the testing trainer.
Get her.
Gretchen was invited to the statewide Georgia Adopt a Stream Confluence conference on Jekyll Island to give a talk about water quality testing, and she bragged on the way that we do it, which involves, for example, all the testers are on a Google group, an email list, where every time testers send in results, they send it there first, it's reviewed by other testers, and sometimes the results are modified by different reads of the slides. This is something apparently nobody else ever does, but now they're thinking about it because Gretchen told them about it.
Ta-da!